I'll go back to OGP. I'm a block away. See, another one of these beautiful creatures. But it's interesting to look at architecture over here if you're used to San Francisco, because a lot of the styles just kept developing. It was such, I don't know what the figures are, but it must have been such a boom town with all the rich San Franciscans moving over that they had money to invest in the latest architecture. So it's a lot of that, I think Mary Mad says gridiron. I don't know if the entire style is called gridiron. Okay, so that's the City Hall from behind. Another one of those beautiful buildings. Just tragedy how many of them were torn down. This could have looked like Paris, goddammit. Well, not exactly Paris, but so a lot of French cities, they have, from around this period, they were building, in a style somewhat related to this, and they built entire suburbs made of it, just the whole blocks of it, and it's just beautiful. There's nothing like it. And so that must have been what this looked like before you get this nasty crap. America's really good at nasty crap architecture. It's like the cheapest architect they could find, or whatever. It's raining. I'm just going to go check out the Fame Church. Not really into getting wet. That Unitarian church was boring. I'm live on Occupy TV. Okay. Well, thank you, Live Occupy TV. Then I'll go back to OGP Plaza then if I'm live on Occupy TV. Like, it must be a really slow morning. It must be a really slow morning if I'm on Occupy TV. Okay. So I'm just approaching Oscar Grant Plaza. So this is, again, this really fucking beautiful architecture. This is, it's, I guess in Paris it's called Baroque, what they have in Spain. This must be related. I mean, it's got a lot of the neoclassical touches here. Sorry, here. So you can take a close look. So this is, I don't know if that's called filigree. Just think about it. Oh, shit. I'm just going to go into the bar at Peeps. I'm going to go up to that black church. It is fucking starting to rain. And oh, man. There's Occupy Peeps over there. I'll give you one look. And then I'm going to go in and get dry. My feet are getting fucking wet. Oh, well, you guys should appreciate us, citizen journalists, because a sane person would just go somewhere dry, whereas I feel some responsibility to let you know if anything's happening. Oh, they got a tent up. Something is happening. Lots of people. Let's see what's going on. So here we go. Um, 20. Okay, Occupy TV asked, can you recap what happened 20 minutes ago? So these guys, I'll go and maybe I can ask them. They were involved in it. So, are you willing to tell Occupy TV what happened a few minutes ago?
Where?
You're not.
Hold
with
on.
you.
With me? Sure.
Yeah, with the cop. Because
with the cop? Yeah.
Yeah, because I tweeted about it and then Occupy TV was like, what the fuck happened? So tell me what happened.
Basically, the cop was driving through, trying to intimidate us.
There was some cop, a BART cop?
BART cop, tried to intimidate us. We got him to stop, or he stopped. He rolled down his window, he started talking to us. We got him to leave. And that's pretty much about it.
You cut him off in your wheelchair, man.
Oh, yeah.
That was intense. See, that was like an intense action.
I'm just me.
The officer was unwilling to state his reason for being outside his jurisdiction. He said he drove here by mistake and had no idea that Occupy was encamped here.
Yeah. That's kind of bullshit. But so I got a bit of that dialogue with him. And then what the fuck happened with Enrique? So that's not exactly, it happened at the same time, but... Oh, you don't want to talk, right?
But it's too big for you.
Yeah. So I'll just tell them what happened. So tell me about that fucker so there's some old fucker that was calling everybody communist or something?
Yeah.
Is he around here much?
Nope. That is the first time
and like...
Nobody did anything to him, nothing happened.
So he just came and started trolling you guys. Somebody goes and talks to him and he maces him.
Right.
So it's not, the police did not mace him, but vigilante, anti-Occupy.
I think he was a provocateur.
Oh, you think he was a provocateur?
Yeah. Because, the timing was just way too coincidental. Because he kept saying, that he had to... He shows up, starts his shit, then he said he had to go get a 40, he kept saying that, he leaves, the cop shows up, and then he shows back up.
Oh, you think that was a fucking setup?
Yeah.
That the cop and him at the same time? I think you might be fucking right.
As soon as he had finished with what he was assigned to say and do, he completely lost his direction and his train of thought. If he would have come up with it himself, he would have done that.
Fucking range
Wow. I'm often I think that when people say stuff like that, they're being a little paranoid, but I think you guys are absolutely right on this one. Because that was weird. It was fucking weird that he was driving around and then he seemed so nice.
Why did he come back to drink in front of the police? Who fucking goes to get a 40 and comes back to where the cops are at?
Yeah, and so the cop did say something about that he was watching those two and that he would make an arrest if he threw that punch. And I don't know who he's talking about.
He said Enrique.
Oh, so he was...
Yeah.
You guys are totally fucking right about this. This was a fucking setup.
Because he was like, if he hits him, I will take him to jail. As soon as he hits him, I'm taking him to jail. No.
Because it's not really a vigil to take. You're not doing anything that can take you to jail for anymore. It's not a vigil. There's no tent. They're just caressing. Okay, I'm going to go see what's in this tent here at Oakland. So you guys heard it. It's, and like I say, I'm not for paranoid conspiracy theories. I really am not. But this did seem like a setup. So there's no assembly protests anymore to get people arrested. Now they're setting up shit. Well, we've got them. They're streaming me right now.
I have a poem I would like to read that I wrote about the revolution.
What?
I have a poem I wrote about the revolution. I've read in many places in San Francisco.
Okay. Make it short. And speak and enunciate. Or whatever you do.
No one is answering my phone calls. The world is growing smaller as ashes fall from the sky It is raining a silent rain of ashes, like California snow, silent and deep. I want to sleep forever in the ashes, but my new world is waking up. The walls of my house are burnt rubble. The pages of my books are curled by fire. The angels drop down and their wings are burning, singed on the edges and waving in the smoky sky. All the city is on fire, but if all these fires are extinguished, all the city's lights will burn out, and I will be left.
Thank you so much. What's your first name?
Beth.
Beth. Thank you. Okay. Find out what this is about.
So we're going to go ahead and move the committee report back right now. If any of the committees, subcommittees, or committees would like to speak up and speak.
I guess I'll start with the...
Yeah, I just figured out that
okay?
this was. I just figured out this was J22. Okay, thanks. Okay, sorry. That's not a live streamable work group. That's the the J28. That's the squat, I guess. That's the squat housing takeover. So that's not live stream material. Yeah, I didn't know what it was. Okay, guys, I am going to get on the BART and go to MacArthur. Damn, it's so rainy. My Twitter is Jasper Gregory, JasperGregory. And so if you're watching, check out, I got some really great coverage of the Berkeley Anthropology Library takeover. I think it's a significant event. And J20 was a very significant event too, so I got a lot of smaller actions if you look back through my live stream, and some good photos. So thanks a lot. That's cool being on Occupy TV. I used your channel or whatever it's called. So if you know what I feel as an ethnographer, what I need to do is go up to that church, that black church, Fame, because they participated in the Occupy the Dream, and talk to them about Occupy, but it's wet, and I have holes in my shoes. My feet are wet. There's an unlive streamable meeting going on. So, why is it all white? I just wanted to give you a quick. That's City Hall, and this is where Occupy Oakland used to be. You know, I will, yeah, there's not really much more to the live stream, so. Oh, yeah, that's interesting. So I do have that policeman's car. I have a recording of him talking. So that will be interesting if anybody sees him. So this is 14th and Broadway. This is where all the shit goes down. Right here. So this is how you walk into Occupy Oakland. There's the BART come out of, and you'll remember the photos. This is where all that art was hanging up here, and this is also where we now have our General Assembly, but the vigil's gone. So I don't know if that'll change. Walking down 14th. Yeah, I'm just not dressed right for... I'll give you a walk through Chinatown. I'm just not dressed right for being out in this weather. It's way colder than I thought. My hands are turning to icicles. I'm gonna head home. But I'll give you a walk through Chinatown, and maybe if you're good, I'll let you see the flea market, Oakland Flea Market, which is the most integrated place that I've seen in Oakland that I have access to. It's like... What? Yeah, no, sorry. Fucking guy. Can I use your phone real quick? Yeah, right. You do have to be able to say no to live in Oakland. At least if you're downtown much. Yeah, I guess I'm walking around with this expensive item. Sorry. It looks fucking cold. It's bitterly cold because it's raining. And it really gets into everything. Okay. So I'm hitting 12th Street. He's downtown. Not much to say about it. Maybe it's more interesting to walk down Webster. I'll look for markers at the borders of Chinatown. This kind of transitional zone. I'm mumbling to myself. I hope you can't hear that. Now you know that I talk to myself. I guess that's what I'm doing the whole time, right? So let me share a little bit about the Fuck the Police March last night. I've got that in my live stream channel. What's really kind of funny is it has provided, it's gone on 3 times. Some people, there is a Twitter persona here, a Twitter and blog persona called Bay of Rage. I don't know anything else about them. That kind of pushes the Days of Rage edge of Oakland through blog posts. And they apparently organized this make noise thing whenever. So I know New York did something like that too. And then this group started Fuck the Police. This was the 3rd one that happened last night. The first one really kind of scared me that they were doing it. But I went, and I went to the beginning and the end last month. I stayed in base, but, I thought they were going to wreak havoc. I thought that was the whole point. But it got really toned down really fast. It didn't have an aggressive or aggro feel at all. It was just like the marches we used to have with Occupy Oakland. So I think at this point, look, I'll show you some, it's a festival in Chinatown. I got to show you this. It's like a street fair. Hello. Good morning.
Jenny, 帮我。
What are you doing? Do you have a thing today?
Actually, we just have something that came out.
So this is like your headquarters. ChineseMetaphysics.com. I am, so Occupy TV asked what I'm doing because it's so clear. I think I'm just right near a good AT&T hotspot. I'm using Ustream. This is just on a 4G. The stuff I was doing yesterday was very pixelated. I think it has to do with network. Oh fuck, look at this. So this is kind of a central part of Chinatown, this center. I'll show you what's happening here in Chinatown.